But while I was living in Israel, I say towards 98, I say 97, 98, something like that, I went to go study jazz piano at a school called Rimon. And my parents said, you have to come to KlezKanada. It's this new program. My dad was involved in it, I guess, basically from the beginning. My brother was attending as a violinist. And basically, I attended the first year. And it was a totally different world. It was a little overwhelming for me. I have to be honest and say I probably didn't like it. I was into jazz piano at that time, and I was a little freaked out, to be honest with you. I didn't end up going the next year, and then but that next year, I think it was 98, Pete Socolo attended, I think for the first time, and he stayed at my parents'. And my parents said to me, you have to hear this guy play piano. First of all, he's an amazing Jewish musician in that he plays klezmer music and knows the entire style and all the people that he's played with, Dave Taras and whatnot. But more than that, he has a huge repertoire of jazz tunes, an amazing stride piano player. And they said, you can really learn from this guy. And I said, okay, I'll give it a chance next year. And sure enough, I met Pete, and that was a real inspiration to try to understand what he was doing on the piano. As a musician in general and as a klezmer musician in particular. So that really inspired me to keep up with it. Plus, I think the camp grew. There was a lot more diversity in the people that came. It wasn't just people that were super hyper-focused on Yiddish culture. There were a lot of musicians that played different styles and were coming into it kind of new, like I was. They were interested in rock and jazz and all that, and they were just coming here because they wanted to have a little bit of a taste of or an experience playing Jewish music. So because I think Josh Dolgan is one of the people. So there were more people of my generation that were coming, and they were interested in different forms of music like I was. It wasn't just like, let's learn Yiddish, let's learn how to krachts appropriately, like they did in 1885.